Hey everybody, I think I might have made a huge mistake. I'm Kyle Brothersen, stick around. So it might seem like a trivial thing to you, but this is something that I've actually never done before. Yesterday, we started the giveaway. Actually, today, it's October 15th today when I'm doing this video. You guys will probably see this on October 16th. But I started the giveaway for these 3 bikes right here, and I'm kind of freaking out about it. You see, the reason why I'm freaking out is because I've never actually given away multiple bikes that I am so freaking partial to. I've given away some really cool bikes in the past, but I've only really ever given away one bike that I thought I couldn't live without. And even that, like, it was my 2019 250XC. And even with that one, I had a 2020 250XC that was sitting right outside the frame or right outside my shop that I knew I was replacing it with, and I didn't have that anxiety, like that pit deep down in my stomach. As of right now, I'm giving this bike away, the 250XC and the 300XCW, and I do not have replacements for these bikes. And I'm sitting there going, I might have made a huge mistake because these bikes are going away. These bikes, all 3 of these bikes are gonna be given away to somebody here right in just like 2 months from now, and I don't have a backup plan for these bikes. I don't have a replacement for them yet. With COVID-19, there have been inventory shortages everywhere, and these things are hard to find, and there's no guarantee that I'm gonna be able to get them. I've got a 2021 of these on order, a 2021 of those on order, and a couple other bikes, but I'm not sure I'm gonna get them, and I'm kind of freaking out, and it's kind of making me lose sleep at night, believe it or not, because I don't wanna live without one of these bikes, and I honestly don't wanna live without one of those bikes. I also can't pull the plug on this sweepstakes because I am bonded in the states that require bond. I'm insured in the states that required insurance. And so this sweepstakes is going on whether I like it or not. And you guys have a chance to win these stinking bikes. So let's talk just a little bit about the bikes. Shameless plug here. And I know that in a couple weeks ago, I did a video where I talked about the things that I hate on the 2020 KTM 2-stroke. 6 things that I hate about my 2020 KTMs. That's because I'm objective and there are some things that I hate about them. But having said that, these are still 2 of my favorite bikes of all freaking time. Starting with the 250XC, the 2020 KTM 250XC.
You cannot beat, I promise you cannot beat this 250XC. Holy crap, dude.
If you make me choose one bike, and I can only choose one bike and have that for all year round, this is the bike that I choose. Why? Well, it's because it's so light and it's so nimble and it's so alive. It is like the perfect balance of fast and slow. It's the perfect balance of power and agility. That bike is absolutely incredible, and it like tickles all the right spots on me. It is absolutely incredible. Then we move over to the XCW, and in 2020, the changes that they made on that bike from 2019 to 2020 on the W were monumental. It was basically almost as good as the changes that they made to their entire 2-stroke line from 2016 to 2017, which was like a quantum leap forward. I wouldn't say it was a quantum leap, but the 2020 XCW bike is so much better than the 2019. I cannot overstate it enough. The motor got better, the mapping got better, the suspension got better, the geometry on the front end got better. Everything about that bike got so much better, and it's a bike that I don't want to live without. You combine that with the fact that the forks just like soak up the bumps and the slow, more technical stuff better than just about anything I've ever had. And the forks are decent at high speed. So it's an awesome low speed fork and it's a serviceable high speed fork. That bike is just incredible. Gone are the days of the stink bug of that bike on the XCWs. It's balanced and it is so freaking sweet. Okay, and now for the 2020 Sherco 300 SEF Factory. No, this is not my favorite bike ever.
How's that for objective honesty?
But what it is probably my favorite 4-stroke mountain single track bike ever. This thing just does some of those things so well in the mountains. The fork soaks up things really, really well. The bike stays very planted, and it's so light and it's so agile. When you get this thing in stock form, it turns so tight and it feels so light and agile. Even though it's a heavier bike, this thing feels like a 200. It it feels almost like a 125 two-stroke as far as how it feels when you're changing directions. This thing changes directions so fast. So no, this isn't the bike that I would choose if I had to ride all year long. I could do it, but I would choose the KTM. But for what it is on mountain single track, this is the bike. If you say, hey, it's a 4-stroke desert bike, this is probably not the one I choose for desert. But 4-stroke mountain single track bike, this thing is freaking awesome, and all of these bikes are being given away here really soon. So how do you get entered, you ask? Well, you head over to my website, dirtbikechannel.com. Before December 15th of 2020, we've got all sorts of things, including shirts like this one, and hats, and hoodies, and jackets, and beanies, and masks. I've even got a new feature film that we did called Leave a Single Track Volume 1. It's a mini documentary of a 4-day trip we had in Idaho. That's over on my website as well. I'm super proud of that thing. It's a 22-minute video. It's not available anywhere else, and that also gets you purchases or gets you entries into the sweepstakes. Of course, no purchases necessary. You can use the mail-in entry, but that's no fun because you don't get any cool Dirt Bike Channel gear or that video that we've been talking about. So I hope that I'm able to get replacements for these two bikes. I've already got a replacement for this one. It's a green Kawasaki sitting right over there, Kawasaki KX250XC. So that replaces this one, but I don't have the bikes to replace these other two, and I'm kind of freaking out about it. I think that's what I've got for you guys. If you want to support Dirt Bike Channel, the sweepstakes is a great way to do it. You can also use our bookmarks to Rocky Mountain ATV and Amazon and Motorsport. Those you'll find over at my website, dirtbikechannel.com, or down in the link. The links are down in the video description here below. I think that's what I've got for you. I've got to go get this thing edited, get it in the can, and get it up for tomorrow so you guys can watch this on October 16th. I got a lot to do tonight because it's already past 5 p.m. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good day, and leave a single track. Thanks.